Hi everyone, it's Lily and it is 2 days away from Christmas. I cannot be more excited. Like, I am a child, but worse because I am an adult. I have access to things and I get this excited. Christmas, 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 Christmas time. Christmas is my favorite holiday of all time. I love it. I've never had to spend Christmas in the hospital, but I know a lot of sicklers do have to. I've spent New Year's and like a few of my birthdays in there, but I've never had to spend Christmas in the hospital. But it is so hard trying to stay out of the hospital during the winter. I'm telling you, sickle cell, all y'all know that it's hard because your blood cells get all like stuck up and you go through a lot of pain crises. I've had a lot of pain crises. I'm actually on medicine right now just because I'm in so much pain and I was trying not to go to the hospital. So I'm going to give you guys a few tips on how to stay out of the hospital with sickle cell during the winter. Heat. Heat anything really helps me during the winter. I put on thermocare wraps or I get under my heated blanket, take hot shower. Keep your body warm. You don't want to be in the cold for too long because you know you're going to start getting pain crises. You don't want to get pneumonia and then an acute chest and all that stuff. No. Make sure you layer when you go outside. Have on a coat, have on a scarf, have on a hat, gloves. You really have to stay warm. Even when it doesn't seem that cold outside, you need to make sure that you're staying warm so that you don't run into a pain crisis. One thing that I sometimes do is I take a thermocare wrap and I'll put it on my chest, and that kind of keeps my top warm when I'm outside. And then when I come inside, I can take off my jacket and things, but I'll still be keeping myself warm. I know it's like hot inside sometimes when they have the heat like blazing and you're like sweating, but I would recommend being hot over being cold. Number 2, water. You guys know how important it is to drink water. Seriously. Drown yourself basically in water. You have to keep drinking water, lots of fluids, and sometimes it gets difficult for me during the winter because I don't like to drink cold water if I'm cold. So you can drink hot chocolate, you can drink coffee. You need to have all those fluids. I know for sure that I drink at least 3 bottles a day because I drink about a bottle each meal, but that's still not enough. Like, we need to be drinking a whole lot of water. So I would say add in, you know, those fun drinks, and they still count. You know, I drink a Gatorade or I'll drink a hot chocolate, something nice and warm. Trick yourself, get a large hot chocolate, pay the 30 extra cents at Dunkin' Donuts and get a large, and then you'll be getting in those fluids. 3, take your medicine. I know that this seems like rudimentary, but I know at least for myself that I used to, you know, try and tough it out and be strong and not take my medicine, but it actually would cause me to actually get sicker. And I don't mean like my daily meds. Like, of course, take your daily meds, but I'm talking pain medicine. If you are even at maybe a 6, I would say take something. It doesn't have to be morphine. I mean, just take, but like maybe you could take some ibuprofen or something so that it doesn't get out of control, because once it gets out of control, it's way harder to get it back down. So I would say start taking meds at a 6. 4, 4, 4. How do you like it? How do you like it? Number 4 is to rest. It is so counterproductive to get something done and then wind up in the hospital and not be able to reap the benefits of whatever you just did, rather than just doing a little bit, rest, a little bit, rest, you know? I did competitive cheerleading, you know, so I did all-stars and I would push myself way past where I should have been pushing myself, and that was not helpful to me at all. Definitely not healthy. My doctors didn't want me to join any team, as I'm sure you guys know, but I really wanted to do something. But there's no point in pushing myself at these practices and then winding up in the hospital and I can't even go to the competition. You need to make sure you're taking your breaks. Make sure you're not overworking yourself, because that's how you wind up in the hospital. 5. Be honest. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with your parents, your spouse, whoever it is that is going to help take care of you. Like, I'm in pain right now and I need to take my medicine. Even with when I'm with family or friends, I'm gonna have to be honest and say, you know what, you guys go ahead, I need to take a break, I can't keep walking up there, or whatever it may be. If I'm just honest with myself in that I can't do everything that everybody else is doing, it's going to help me out in the long run. So those are my tips for you guys. I hope they were helpful. Stay warm, my sickle cell friends, and stay out of the hospital. And everybody, have a very Merry Christmas. Lily out.